Welcome to another day of Morning Momentum, and today we're going to begin the second level of our 360-degree relationship series. This is our relationship with those that are leading us. As I will bring out in some of these lessons, I'm not just simply talking about bosses or managers. Those often are people that are going to have authority in our lives regardless of influence. They're many times they're put there whether we don't have a say in that. Now certainly we should respect them and follow them, but this is pertaining to people that you are trusting with guidance in your life. So today we're going to begin with the first of these principles. The fairy tale of the Pied Piper tells the story of the town of Hamelin, Germany that was infested with rats. Unable to find any cure to rid them of the rats, they turned to a stranger that was passing through. He promised that he would rid them of their rodent problem. Desperate for a remedy to this troubling infestation, they entrusted a perfect stranger to save them from their plight. As promised, he marched through town playing the flute. The army of rats followed him into the sea where they were drowned. The Pied Piper showed back up, demanding that the town reward him for his labor. When they were unwilling to meet the price that he demanded, he once again walked through town playing the flute. This time, the children of the town followed the Pied Piper, who led them into the forest where they were never to be seen again. Probably not the best bedtime story to tell children that you're hoping to coax to sleep. While there are many lessons that we probably can learn from this troublesome tale, the primary point is that those that we follow in life need to be proven leaders. I am referencing leaders that shape our values and direct our destiny. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 12, Paul challenges the Thessalonians to know them that labor among them and are over you in the Lord and admonish you. Paul was emphasizing the point that we previously stated from the fable of the Pied Piper. Those that lead us should be willing to demonstrate character and integrity. You can't afford to follow a leader simply because they're likable. This also doesn't mean that we need to be skeptical of every leader that we're ever asked to follow. There are ways that we can know them without being cynical. Here are some of the ways that we can know them. First of all, leaders with character follow leaders with character. If a leader has been vouched for by a leader that you have been able to watch demonstrate character and integrity, that gives you a trustworthy foundation. In Acts chapter 9, the Apostle Paul, who was a new convert and had once persecuted the church, stands before the church leaders. Realistically, they are skeptical. But Barnabas, who was a trusted leader in the church, stepped forward and vouched for the conversion that had changed Paul's life. Because of Barnabas' validation of Paul, the church leaders welcomed Paul as a leader among them. Second is fruit. Often we can know that we can trust a leader by looking at the fruit that their lives have produced. To produce quality fruit, it takes seasons of quality living. Anybody can demonstrate momentary qualities and smile when they know the camera is on them. However, it takes consistency to produce fruit. And then finally, give it time. 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 22 directs us that we should lay hands on no man suddenly. This passage means that we should not be in a hurry to put people into places of authority and influence. Again, this doesn't mean we sit back and wait for people to fail or cynically eye every move that they make. It just means that we should give them time. So today, we want to make sure that we know those that we are following. Don't just follow every charismatic personality, every big idea that comes along, but make sure that you know the leader that you're following.